Hello class, my name is Leiltine Horan. Today I'm just going to be doing a little presentation on how to grow your own food from home. So the first thing we're going to talk about is what even is gardening. It's basically just growing your own fruits, vegetables, herbs, or even flowers from home. You can do this in your entire backyard or even as small as a few potting plants, flower beds, things like that. It's going to promote healthier, fresher food, and it's also a very rewarding hobby. A fact is that the average American spends thousands of dollars each year on groceries, and a small, simple garden can help reduce that. Gardening is a simple and rewarding hobby that can affect your life in many positive ways, and my purpose is to inform you guys on how easy it is to really start your own garden. Why I chose to do this topic: I personally grew up on a ranch, so we had a garden. It was just a thing that was expected to help with weeding, watering, picking the produce, things like that. Also, I've done lots of research since I have my own garden now, and there are a lot of benefits other than just fresh produce. Today we will be hitting the points of health benefits, saving money, and physical and mental health benefits. My first topic is health. It promotes obviously healthier diet, healthier eating habits. Obviously everyone knows that fruits and vegetables are healthy for you and should be in your everyday diet. Knowledge of how your food is grown, fewer pesticides and chemicals. Oftentimes when you're buying a fruit or vegetable from the grocery store, they use lots of chemicals, pesticides to deter bugs, make the produce look perfect, how you would picture it. When you're gardening, those things aren't always realistic, so you know that what you're putting in to your garden is what you'll be eating and healthy like that. Evidence from the CDC: individuals who have high intakes with fruits and vegetables often have better fights against diseases such as heart disease, stroke, high blood pressure, diabetes, and even some cancers. Also promotes nutrients. As you can see here, I have this chart. It has potassium, vitamin A, folic acid, fiber, vitamin C, and magnesium. It's just a bunch of different fruits and vegetables that you can eat and how you can get each nutrients from these. I got these from the Center for Disease Control and Prevention. My next point is saving money. I'm sure everyone would love to save money. Although there is a few initial costs that come in with starting your garden, it really does outweigh how much you spend at the grocery store once you do have your garden. Lower grocery bills, seeds are very inexpensive. One plant can produce food for weeks, months even, which would outweigh trips to the grocery store, less of those. According to First Florida Credit Union, having a garden grow your own food will lower your grocery costs over time. Example of this being, one tomato plant can produce around 15 pounds of tomatoes. Buying this quantity of tomatoes at a store would obviously cost you a lot more than growing it. Next slide, I have a chart here. These are just the upfront costs. I did these for just 3 basic plants. I did tomato, lettuce, raspberry. It just shows seedings, how much those cost, gardening soil, plant food. All that totaled up to around $35. And then we have here, once the plants are producing what they need to, one tomato plant, like we talked about, 15 pounds. If you were to buy that much at the store, depending on where you go, it'd be around $22.50. Cost to garden would be $6, so you'd be saving $16.50. I did this again with the lettuce plant, made 20 bags of lettuce, which would total to around $50 at the grocery store, saving you $44. So as you can see from just those 2 plants there, you're saving quite a bit of money and getting more for your dollar. So imagine if you had a whole garden. My next one is physical and mental health benefits. Basically, this encourages your physical activity. You're outside, you're in the sun. A lot of times you spend quite a bit of time on the internet, so it's just a good outlet, a good hobby to indulge in. According to Lee and his colleagues, a 2015 study they did with plants, they found that it reduced stress, improved mood, and increased physical activity. In this study. They gave random people a task to do with computers, and then random people a task to do with the plant, and then they measured blood pressure. As you can see, the task they did with the plant lowered your blood pressure, relaxing you, and you can see the computer activity heightened it. Next, I just have the conclusion. We went over these 3 points today: healthier food, saving money, better physical and mental lifestyle. I explained those. The goal was to show you how simple gardening is, the benefits of it, and that really anyone could do it no matter how much space you have. And now if it's really that easy and gives you so many good benefits, what's the harm in giving it a try? And then finally, I just have my sources. I have Centers for Disease Control Prevention, First Florida Credit Union. I have this study that was done by Lee and his colleagues. I have the United States Department of Agriculture, and then I have National Garden Association. Thank you guys for watching.